A nice battle conclusion, but understandable frustration. Hey everyone, Templar74 here with another episode of Poketalk, and today's episode of Poketalk is going to be my review of the latest episode of Pokemon Pocket Monsters 2019, episode 86, Mega Evolution versus Gigantamax. And I gotta be honest with you guys, this episode was a good battle and a great conclusion for the latest matchup between Bay and Ash, but at the end of the episode there was a lot of frustration in the fandom. It's the Pokemon fandom, you know, nobody's gonna agree on everything, but basically the frustration came down to Mega Lucario and Ash having Mega Lucario and just Lucario's OP-ness and the pampering that he gets by the Pokemon anime. I'm going to try to avoid that whole conversation like the plague and just say before I do the review that I do understand the frustration. I do see where they're coming from, but we're going to avoid that whole discussion like a plague because it may make for a good discussion later on down the road, and we're just going to focus on this episode. So, the episode is the finisher between the latest matchup between Bay and Ash. We see Lucario and Machamp. These two end up going hard, but then they stop. They break off the engagement to further their battle later on in the episode. So now we move on to the next round, and we see Ash bring out his Sturfetch'd versus Bay's Hallucia. Hallucia destroys Sturfetch'd, so Ash is down another Pokemon. He has to bring out Pikachu. Pikachu defeats Hallucia. Then we bring in Bay's Grapple, and Grapple defeats Pikachu. Ash is down 2. He is on the back foot of this battle. Ash brings out Lucario. He knows that he has to finish this battle in one strike in order to go on and have the energy to defeat Machamp. So him and Lucario do just that. They defeat Grapple with one strike. And then we move on to the final area of the battle, the one that everybody was looking forward to, Mega Evolution versus Gigantamax. And these two are just going hard at this battle. We see Mega Lucario deal an impressive blow, dealing Machamp back down to its normal size. And the battle's still not over because it retains the enhanced power. And we see Ash's Lucario learn Steel Beam in order to defeat Machamp. And that's how the battle ends off. Ash's ranking jumps up to 36 as a result, and that's essentially the episode. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, the battle was great, and this was a great finisher for the Ash versus Bay competition. This battle was pretty impressive to watch, not gonna lie. It was impressively animated. I liked the animation. The one thing I didn't like was the traditional swirly faint eyes was kind of MIA in this episode, with one exception. But the big argument over the episode is the one I alluded to at the beginning of this, and that is Mega Lucario being OP, Lucario being the star of Pokemon, the default star lately, and so it gets all the pampering, and so it essentially gets victories handed to him. Like I said, I'm going to avoid that discussion like the plague in this episode, but I will say I do understand the frustration to a point. I think it's a little bit over-exaggerated when it comes to this episode, to be honest, but I do understand the frustration with that. Overall, though, I give this episode an 8.5 out of 10. It was a really good episode. The only thing I really didn't like was that the Gigantamax versus Mega Evolution didn't last nearly as long as we thought it would. I thought it'd take up a good half of the episode. It didn't even take up a third of it, and that's really the only thing that I have to say negative about this episode. It was something so hyped, and to give it less than a third of the episode, like less than 10 minutes of focus, well, actually, it was less than 5 minutes of focus, was kind of disappointing, to be honest. But again, those are just my thoughts, and as always, I want to hear yours. So in the comment section down below, let me know what your guys' thoughts were about this week's episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was just there? What are your thoughts? Just let me know in the comment section down below, because as always, I enjoy hearing from you. Alright everyone, as always, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day everybody. I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye everybody.